Liam, 32, and Emily, 30, had been married for 10 years. Over that time, they were blessed with 2 children, a son, Irene, and a daughter. Both Liam and Emily always worked hard to ensure their children had the best opportunities. They enrolled them in activities they enjoyed and sent them to a private school. Liam was the primary earner, while Emily was content using her earnings for personal things, knowing that Liam financially supported the family. Liam was a model husband. He pitched in around the house, took a genuine interest in their children's lives, and made sure to spend quality time with them. He was always happy to fulfill Emily's requests, even taking her out on romantic dates. Emily felt lucky to have Liam by her side. He supported her hobbies and pampered her with beauty salon visits and other indulgences. Many of Emily's friends and colleagues envied her for having such a wonderful man. Even her mother would remind her to appreciate Liam. But then, as time passed, Liam's career hit a rough patch due to a company crisis. Emily, determined to support him, began looking for a new job to supplement their income. Despite some criticism from others, she felt it was her duty to be there for Liam during this tough time. Emily reassured him, reminding him that everyone faces setbacks and that they had promised to be there for each other through thick and thin. Liam appreciated Emily's dedication. He told her that he knew choosing her as his life partner had been the best decision he ever made. On the day of her job interview, Emily was feeling nervous, but Liam stepped in, making breakfast and brewing coffee, a task usually handled by Emily. He wanted to show his support by doing something special for her. Even if they don't choose you, it's okay. It wasn't meant to be, he reassured her before she left. His words didn't fully ease her nerves, but they warmed her heart. It always felt good to know the person you admired believed in you. When Emily returned home that evening, she was bubbling with excitement, holding a bottle of champagne. "What are we celebrating?" she asked as she walked through the door. Liam pulled her into a tight hug. "You've got this. I never doubted you for a second. You're so smart," he exclaimed. A year later, Emily settled into a new job, and Liam's business took off. Life returned to normal. Liam returned to his role as the breadwinner, and Emily was able to focus on her own needs. But Liam began to notice something strange. Emily began to spend more time at work, sometimes until late at night. She started buying branded clothes, and when he asked about it, she replied that she had bought them at a sale or from a friend. Liam was surprised and a little worried. One day, Liam suggested that they take a break from each other. He wanted to hang out with his friends, and Emily could spend time with her own. "I'd rather stay at home while the kids are at Grandma's," Emily replied. Liam, keeping his feelings to himself, said goodbye and left for his party. He didn't often get the chance to chat with his friends, so he appreciated these moments. That evening, one of his friends, Georgie, convinced Liam to go to a club. "Let's go. There's an amazing DJ. Let's see what's going on there," Georgie urged. "I'm married, remember?" Liam laughed in response. "Oh, I haven't forgotten. You can enjoy the music. I'll take care of the rest," George grinned. Despite the fact that Liam, as usual, showed no interest in clubs, he agreed. After all, it had been ages since they'd been in a place like this, crowded, noisy, full of energy and anticipation. By the time they arrived at the club, it was past midnight. They paid the entrance fee and walked into a room pulsating with intense music. People were everywhere. Girls dancing under flashing lights, guys lounging at tables, cocktails in hand, all lost in the beat. Georgie appeared from the crowd with 2 glasses in his hands. He handed one to Liam, and they toasted the good old days. Alcohol was pouring down like a river, and music was playing in his ears. They settled down at the bar, laughing about their university days and reminiscing about past adventures. But then Liam froze. Across the dance floor, through the shifting crowd and flickering lights, he saw her, Emily. His heart skipped, then plummeted. Without thinking, he pushed through the crowd, shoving people aside. "Hey, watch it!" someone shouted, but Liam barely noticed. His eyes were fixed on her. She wasn't dancing with a friend. She was with a man Liam didn't recognize. And the way the man had his hands on Emily, no friend would touch her like that. Liam's chest tightened, and his mind raced. This wasn't an accidental encounter. This was a date, a betrayal. Filled with rage, Liam stormed toward them. Without a word, he grabbed Emily by the shoulder and spun her around. Then he threw his drink in her face. Gasps rippled through the club. Emily stood frozen, drenched, her eyes wide, mouth slightly agape. "What the hell is going on here?" Liam shouted, barely audible over the music. The stranger stepped forward, reaching for Liam's arm, but Liam jerked away. "Don't touch me. I can handle this," Emily snapped, pushing the man away. Liam gripped Emily's sleeve tightly, pulling her into the damp night air. Even though it was summer, the coldness of the spilled drink sent a shiver through Emily, making her blouse stick to her skin. She clenched her jaw, biting back the chill and the emotions swirling inside her. The alcohol still buzzed in Liam's system, and his thoughts felt muddled, like the pounding music from the club hadn't stopped reverberating through his skull. He looked at Emily, his voice shaking. "Why?" Emily took a deep breath. "I met someone at work. It just happened. We didn't mean for it to go this far." And now Liam's voice trembled, the anger barely contained. "We're together? I wanted to leave you, but I didn't have the guts to say it." Liam's fists tightened, knuckles white. So all the lies, the clothes, the late nights, they were all for him? She remained silent. A lump rose in his throat, but he didn't cry. He wasn't even thinking about himself anymore. All that mattered now was the children. How was he going to tell them? In the end, it was Emily who broke the news. Their daughter cried, her tiny voice pleading to stay with her mother. But Irini, strong and silent like his father, refused to leave Liam's side. Despite all his pain, Liam wanted to keep the family together for their sake. But the children had made their choice, firm and clear. Emily moved in with Castilla, taking their daughter with her, but that didn't last long. The little girl returned soon after, her tear-streaked face silent with betrayal. Castilla didn't want her around. He made that crystal clear. And Emily, too willing to please him, let her daughter go. She chose him over her own child. But the happiness she sought with Castilla quickly turned bitter. He started drinking more, his once charming nature slipping away, replaced by reckless behavior and wild nights. The magic of their romance faded into something dark and volatile. Emily, tired of the chaos, left Castilla in search of something to repair, something real, her bond with her children. But it was too late. Her children, hardened by her actions, didn't want her anymore. They couldn't forget the night she chose a man over her daughter. The hurt, the betrayal, it ran deeper than anything Liam could have said to them. Liam carried that weight for a long time. He had to be both the mother and the father to his children, shouldering the role that Emily had abandoned. But after a year of grief and quiet loneliness, he met someone new. She was kind, patient, and sincere. A woman who didn't carry the scars of betrayal. For the first time in ages, Liam allowed himself to believe in love again.